to be kicking in. Nice, there we go. All right, so yeah, we're definitely up and running. I'm going to scoop up a couple people here in a second. I'm gonna flip our Discord here, but we're just getting organized for the stream. Welcome everybody to the State of Play for PlayStation. It's kicking off. Yo, it is kicking off what would essentially be E3, but now it's the Summer Game Fest, and Jeff Keighley is running the show now. There is no more E3. Rest in peace to E3. Brad is joining me from Northern Nerdcast, our close friend Brad. Brad, thanks for hanging out with me today, man.
Back from banishment.
That's true. That's very true.
Thanks for having me. I when you asked me yesterday, I was like, yeah, it's PlayStation and it's a state of play that's not focused on one game.
Gran Turismo 7. Right?
If it was a half an hour show for God of War, I would have been all over that. But Gran Turismo 7, I tuned in because you guys were watching it, but I don't care for that game.
We reviewed it and didn't care for it. Each to their own, but I'm just gonna flip us over. People are gonna relax for a second. I just buggered up the stream, and there we go. Okay, now we're back. That should be good. Oh, I hit that button there. Okay, there we go. Whew, we're back off. We're back in action. All right, Brad, I want to get into this, dude, because I want to talk about our thoughts, our predictions, kind of what we're hoping for, right? What's your hopes and dreams today on the State of Play? And expectations, I guess, is really the biggest thing, right? Because let's recap that they did say there's gonna be third party studios that they're gonna be presenting, and PSVR 2. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. Well, I have very tempered expectations, and I've learned with Sony that never expect anything, because as soon as they announced the state of play, Twitter blew up. They were like, oh, God of War. It's like, no, they already said third party. That being said, Summer Game Fest tweeted, it was all capital letters, Sony state of play, all capital letters, nothing else. And so I think there's going to be maybe some first party thing. I mean, again, the focus is on third party. But you don't just tweet that and not give any context to what that means.
Dude, that was the biggest thing, right?
Yeah.
What are your hopes?
So who knows?
What are your hopes
well, for me, I know you're not a fan so much of the series, but something from Final Fantasy. I think it was rated in Korea as well as God of War. Okay. So usually when it's rated, they're very close to releasing. So I would love to see Final Fantasy 16. Maybe some kind of update on Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2. That being said, I saw you guys were talking about potential Kingdom Hearts.
Sure.
For me, if Square Enix is focusing on Final Fantasy, the Final Fantasy 16 webpage was updated as of yesterday, so that tells me that something's coming. I can't see them shifting focus away from I'm not saying Kingdom Hearts isn't a massive series, but Final Fantasy, the last Final Fantasy title was 15. Like if you don't count 7 remake,
sure.
And that was in 2015. So it's like almost 7 years before after, and 16 looks pretty interesting. I have tempered expectations about that because haven't really liked the Final Fantasy myself since 10. So it's just been way too linear, or just I don't know. Censored apparently too.
For me, I mentioned it yesterday on the Daily Show that it's low expectations but high hopes. Right? It's kind of thing. I think God of War is going to get its own state of play. I really don't think it's going to be here. It's one of their, if it launches this year, it's got to have its own presentation, right? It needs to bring the hype, because it's going to be there. As we've all played Horizon Forbidden West now, and dude, it's still to this day right now so far this year, still my game of the year. Will God of War change that if it comes out this year? Very well could, right? It very well could. So I think you'll get state of play for God of War Ragnarok. It's not going to be, but here's the other thing. I'm expecting just one more thing before we go today. And then boom, right? Some kind of big drop. Is it The Last of Us Part 2 multiplayer? Will we see factions here? Where's that been? It's been in development now for so long. The biggest thing for me, Brad, when they announced the state of play, I'm like, okay, third party, PSVR 2 stuff, cool. I'm all set. I got my expectations set where I think I'm pretty comfortable, right? I'm not looking for some big surprise. And then all of a sudden, like you say, Summer Game Fest is tweeting out too, and it's in there, and now they're a part of Summer Game Fest, and that just changed everything. Jeff Keighley doesn't want to kick off Summer Game Fest on a weak note. Right?
Exactly. Because this is, like you said, rest in peace E3.
Yeah.
This is the thing, and like on your show earlier, who was it? Was it Capcom that's not doing their own thing? I can't remember what you guys exactly.
Capcom's not doing their own thing. EA isn't doing their own thing. Ubisoft isn't doing theirs, and neither is Square Enix. Square Enix isn't doing their thing either this year, right? Which,
to me, if Square Enix isn't doing anything, I don't know, that just pulls me back to that. Are they going to use this state of play to say, hey, welcome to the family?
You think that they just bought them and they're about to announce it?
Well, I don't know. It's hard. That would be.
Wow.
Now let me pass something else to you.
Sure.
I don't know if you thought about this or not. With the PSVR 2 games showing, obviously we're going to see Horizon.
Yes, calling them out. I can't wait. Oh.
What if you were to step into Ghost of Tsushima of VR? Is that a possibility?
Well, I wouldn't say no, right? I wouldn't say no. I think there's a lot of potential motion sickness just because of the movement within that game, right? I think Sucker Punch is too busy right now working on Ghost of Tsushima 2. And they also have the TV series coming. TV? No, movie. It's the movie, right? They're working on a movie. So I think they're already too involved with what the projects they have already got going. It could be very well possible, though. Like, never say never. When we saw the little teaser of Horizon Call the Mountain get pushed into VR, you're like, yo, I cannot wait to see how this turns out to be, right? PlayStation now has gone from their first VR headset unit, and they're about to really step up to where everybody else is at. I kind of feel like, not to put shade on Nintendo, but Nintendo launched their Switch system. Dude, it was already outdated, right? And I kind of feel that's how the PlayStation VR 1 headset was. It was when it launched, it was kind of already missing some features that you just know in the industry for VR, right? We had Move Wands. We had Move Wands, Brad, that were from PS3 days, right? Like, they didn't come out with an actual controller. They're like, we want to test the waters. Let's work on the headset and getting that working, then see how it does. It obviously did well enough that they're now back around for round 2. We're going to get PlayStation VR 2 now, and that's exciting to see where PlayStation's going to take this. Yo, we got, so many new innovations with the headset. Even feedback within the headset kind of makes me a little nervous to see how that's going to go, but it's still a lot of the inside out tracking. So, no longer do we need the camera separate from, like, and it's just one cable. Wireless, dude, would have been so special, but I get why they're tethered, and it just helps kind of carry that horsepower load a little bit, right? Yeah,
exactly. Now what about so I know you said that Sucker Punch is busy, but isn't Fire Sprite, aren't they doing a lot of VR stuff? Is that what it is?
Yes,
or
absolutely.
Is it so what if they were just to take the idea of Ghost and do it their own way, because if they're known for VR, I mean, again, this is a first party, like, these are all first party, so it's probably, we won't see anything, but VR, you never know, they might say, like, you're not Jin, but you're like, it's a side story or something, or maybe even an Infamous VR.
Yeah, Infamous has been dormant for a while now too, right? Like, the last Infamous we had was Infamous Second Light, which was DLC for Infamous Second Son, which launched on the PlayStation 4. So that was, dude, we're like a decade out now from the last Infamous game. Is it time to kind of step back into that realm? VR does bring in an interesting little prospect of the opportunity of doing that. Using those powers and those abilities to whip around the world would be pretty cool. If, again, you can control that whole motion sickness feature, right?
Yeah.
But Fire Sprite is coming in to produce VR titles. That's why PlayStation bought them. They want to push more into the world of VR and make sure that they come out with a heavy library. They said they're going to come out and launch PSVR 2 with 20 games at launch, at least 20 games. So that's a good start. But if you show us now what we have for the start, I also want to see what's going to carry us over after that launch, right? Will we see the launch date? Brad, you think we'll see the launch date at all?
Maybe. Fingers crossed.
I don't think so. I would love to see the launch date. Rumors are still floating around that it's 2023. I would have liked to have seen it this holiday season, but if they have God of War, really they're just fine. Sony's not in a hurting position whatsoever right now to push anything, right? I think they're doing just fine. Third parties, though, what are we going to see at a third party, Brad? Who can we get in here? We were talking today with Scott.
I have a feeling Square. I have a feeling we're going to be Square.
Yeah.
Well, there were rumors floating around about Resident Evil Village DLC, so that's a possibility.
Yep.
Just trying to think off the top of my head what I've been seeing. I think we might see another kind of JRPG. Like that whole state of play that focused on Japanese studios didn't really show much. I think, yeah. So it's hard to say. I think we might see a little bit more about the. I'm a big fan of this Star Ocean series, so we might see something like that. But I don't know. I don't really think this Star Ocean is going to be a great game. But
yeah,
maybe we'll see some more about like they might show some more Outriders, because that's another that thing's coming soon. The DLC.
The end of the month, right? Coming out. World Slayer is going to be coming out at the end of the month. Yo, I'm in the end game content right now, dude. I really did like that game. I really enjoyed it. It was cool. I thought the story was solid. Some of the acting itself was a little horrendous at moments, but overall, I thought the game was pretty cool. The abilities, dude, when you time up those abilities and you time them with your friends, it was, my brother, myself, and Kyle were playing the other day, and my brother timed out one ability. No, Kyle, sorry, it was Kyle, and he sucked everybody in, and then I froze everybody, turned into ash, which kind of freezes them, and then my brother just volcanoed this thing out of the ground and lit them all up. Dude, it was one of the sickest moments in video games, right? It was so cool. So it's that kind of experience, man. They can bring that to World Slayer. It does come out with a price tag too, and a hefty price tag. That's not going to be a cheap game. But when you get back into the world of Square Enix, dude, they've been heavily aligned with PlayStation for a long time too, right? You and I've been talking back and forth about this for the last month and a half probably, of how embedded Square Enix is with PlayStation. So the prospect of seeing, like, will we see Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2? I think we'll see something from Final Fantasy. Yeah, there's a lot of potential there. I think so.
But one last prediction.
Let's go.
One last prediction. I think we are going to see Hassan Kojima's game finally.
Death Stranding 2. We're gonna see Death Stranding 2. At this point, he is technically third party, right? Because he's not owned by anybody. He's an independent studio, but he feels
I meant Blue Box.
Oh, you meant. Oh, that was well, let's not see that one. Why you gotta do that to me? There's a reason why you're banned. We're gonna do it again.
Yeah,
all right, here we go.
I know.
But we could see, man. What if we get Kojima's next game here?
Oof.
3.
Coming to Xbox.
24. Oh, we're getting a date.
Oh,
what is this? It sounds like The Last of Us, dude. It sounds like The Last of Us, doesn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
That's
but
an R?
Rockstar?
Yeah. Oh, Rockstar is working on a new project. We were talking about that today on the Daily Show as well.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil 4.
Oh, the
remake,
the remake.
Yeah. Not a bad way to open. It's just not for me.
Me neither.
Scott's gonna be mad that he's missing it right now.
Rest in peace, Scott.
That's right. Yeah. He got ran over. Actually, he'll be back on the show tomorrow. We'll see him tomorrow.
I liked 4. I just it wasn't too horror like the rest of the series. I can't play 7. I can't play 8. I don't like first person horrors.
It's all just too creepy for me, man. I can't do it. Third person, first person, don't matter. I'm out.
You will receive our most sacred body.
Shivers right down my spine. Oh, that's creepy.
Now.
You just see Blue Box Studios logo appear on the screen.
Resident Evil 4, there you go. Next year.
Doesn't really show much, but hey.
Forget what happened.
Oh, here we go. We're not done yet, apparently.
The pain. Even for a second. This
Now it's
time,
done.
it can be different. It has to.
March 24th.
Nice. Interesting.
PS5.
Only, yeah, I guess they wouldn't say Xbox on their own thing, but
No, they wouldn't, but
oh,
PSVR
content.
2 Oh, wow, eh?
Scott, you got to get a PS5, buddy.
Absolutely.
State of Play returns, and we've got some great PlayStation
Summer Game Fest in the
updates to
little
share
corner
with you
there,
today.
Brad.
Yeah.
Thanks to Capcom for kicking it off with Resident Evil 4, coming to PS5 with PlayStation VR2 content also in development.
Wow.
Now let's
How
get a
crazy would
sneak
it be
peek at
if it was
4
only on
games in
PS5?
development for PlayStation VR2.
Yo, that'd be huge. Scott would probably cry.
Now,
Oh, more
let's
PSVR
take
2
a look
stuff.
at him.
Yeah, this looks. It sounds like Resident Evil Village. Yep.
Well, Ethan
Wow.
Winters, you escaped my little brother's idiot game.
Did you play Village?
I did not,
Let's
but
see
oddly,
how
but
special.
conveniently enough, I interviewed some of the cast.
Yes, you did. You're very good at your interviews. It's awesome. RE Engine. No man, not a
Nope,
chance.
I'm good. Bad
Yeah.
enough that it was already in first person.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, but seriously, look how good this looks, though, right? Like, man,
Yeah.
they've really stepped up the tech from 1 to 2. 1 often felt like it was just 720.
Yeah.
Oh man. Where this doesn't look 720 at all, does it?
Oh, be
No.
careful what you wish for, Ethan Winters.
I wonder what the movement's like. So you're dual wielding, which then, like, are you teleporting
cool.
around? Whoa!
I hope not, because I found that I tried playing Doom and even Skyrim like that, and I did not like that.
Oh no, I prefer the teleportation because the minute my character starts walking, I get this like disconnect, and I'm just like, wow, man, instantly almost turned green. It's not good.
Farpoint was like that on the first PSVR, because you had to walk with your gun, like the controller.
Right.
Of all people, have the audacity to
Spoken?
question me?
No way.
You, who
Dude, this
emerged
is
from
Dying
the
Light.
putrid waters of the bayou.
Dying
to
Light
plunder
or
our righteous
Dying Light
gains
VR?
and cut our throats like a demon in the night.
The
No, it's
Walking
just another-
Dead?
What have you done to ensure
This, I
the
think this is
future
Sinners
of
and
this
Saints.
forsaken
Yeah,
city?
Saints and Sinners 2.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who have brought nothing
And I
but
couldn't,
chaos.
man. I played Telltale Walking Dead and absolutely loved it, but that's as far
Oh
as I
yeah,
could go.
great.
Oh, it was fantastic.
When death
It's
was
still
swallowing
one of my
his
favorite games of all time.
It was I who resurrected it.
Yeah,
It was
this is
I who shined
Walking
as a
Dead.
beacon of hope
Yep.
for all. The tower cries out for
That's the
blood.
problem with VR, man. Everybody wants to do horror stuff. How about you give me something a little more relaxing? I could use another Moss. I know there's Moss 1 and 2, but I need something else in that genre. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Righteous.
The Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners. Yep.
Chapter 2, yep.
Tourist.
Coming this year. Yo, it's coming this year. Did you see that? Dude, are
Yep,
we getting the PSVR 2 this year?
Did they just spoil their own thing?
No, this is No
Oh,
Man's
another
Sky.
warp game.
No Man's
Ugh.
Sky. That's exactly what this is. I've tried so many times to get into No Man's Sky, and I just can't do it.
I never played it.
It's gotta be what this is. Online multiplayer requires PlayStation Plus membership. Yeah, that's a whole other show on its own. Yep, there you go.
Yep.
They're starting off strong with a lot of PSVR 2 stuff. I was
Yep,
wondering
exactly.
if they're gonna tail off with PSVR 2, but they're coming out swinging with it first.
Another one.
There.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Horizon.
Where are you taking me?
Okay, you're not Aloy in this, right? You're
No.
somebody else?
No, yeah, that's right. You're somebody else. You're not Aloy at all.
Everyone says
There's
Reyes
Fire
is
Sprites
good
working
shot.
on this.
Oh, okay.
Arrows through both of us. You're switching with me.
It's a snap
Are
mode.
we in a canoe?
Oh. Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay, so the whole game, we're swimming now. Yo.
Blameless Murad had me released from prison. But why? Redemption is still
Dude, this looks
possible.
beautiful.
Oh, it looks insane.
You're rock climbing? Yo!
Yeah, I'm good. Pass.
Find out why the machines are attacking.
Oh, wow. Oh, can we fly? Yo, can we fly too? You gotta... Oh, man.
Oh.
This looks just like Horizon Forbidden West, but in VR. Dude, that is so cool.
And you shall be
Yeah,
free.
that's amazing.
It will take all your wits, your skills, and courage.
Oh my god, I'll pass. I can't, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Do you ever play the Climb and Climb 2?
No, I have not.
Dude, it's something else.
It is time to
Give me a
climb
date. Give me a date. Give me a date.
the light.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Yo! Coming exclusively. Yeah, we knew that.
Hi, I'm Ben McCaw, narrative director at Guerrilla.
Man.
I hope you enjoyed your first look at Horizon Call of the
I got
Mountain.
goosebumps,
coming
dude. That is
exclusively
awesome.
to PlayStation VR 2.
Yeah.
We're also happy to announce that a big update to Horizon Forbidden West, including New Game Plus, will be available to download on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 today.
Really?
Nice. Major update.
Oh, transmog. Nice.
Ultra hard.
No thanks. Oh, new weapons?
And trophies.
Wow. Wow. I'm still trying to platinum that
For
game.
details on this free update, please check out PlayStation Blog. From all of us at Guerrilla, thank you
Man,
for your
I love
continued
Guerrilla.
support, and please stay tuned for more updates to come.
Get ready, a PlayStation fan favorite is coming to PC.
Oh, dude, what's going to PC?
Last of Us.
Scott would be in heaven.
These past few years,
Oh!
Spider-Man?
sacrificing so much and asking for
Yep.
nothing.
If you want to change
No
the
way.
world, you have to be the kind.
Whoa.
That's where their 300 million estimate just came from.
Oh
You
my.
need two of those?
Wow.
Everything that's wrong with this city.
Now it is an older game,
Go,
right?
But for the people that held out
Do your thing.
Dude.
playing it,
You can't just push
Scott's
people
gonna
around
get to
like
play
that.
it now. Like this is.
Ask for help next time.
He wants a PS5, but he can't find one. Or yeah, there's that
for
too.
cheap and for cheaper.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Remastered. August 12th. There's your date too.
Leave your clothes on the kitchen floor?
Oh, it's Stray.
Stray. Release date maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
This actually looks pretty interesting.
It does, doesn't it? It looks very cool. Annapurna. Annapurna.
Hey, but one thing that I will notice though is like even Spider-Man, that was a first-party studio, so they lied right off. There you go.
Okay.
There, will we see more first-party?
Dude, they're gonna end with God of War. Telling you right now, ending with God of War. One more
Well, it's just
thing.
the fact that they've just put that on PlayStation Plus tells me more too. Like,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was funny when June God of War for PlayStation Plus. You're like, what else are you guys up to, right? Like, there's a reason why you just lined up the original on Plus.
Yeah.
So this looks cool.
this is like a Metal Gear, but you're a cat.
Yeah, it's a stealth game. I like the world, man. The world looks cool. Not actual gameplay. They had to put that there, right?
Well, you'll have that one person.
Oh, of course. Stray. Where's the date? July 19th.
Oh, it's coming.
Whoa.
that July is gonna be a bad month for games. Like Xenoblade comes out. Like, oh man, my wallet's crying already.
Coming to PS5 and PS4 July 19th.
PS4 as well.
PlayStation Plus Extra members and higher can download Stray at no extra cost when it launches next month.
Whoa.
Up next,
On
games
Plus.
that will get your heart racing.
Wow. Wow, dude.
Well, I'm glad I got my PS Now thing in, and they're not charging me.
What is this? Striking distance. This is the Callisto Protocol. I nailed it, Scott. If you're watching, dude, I nailed that.
Outside. Did you know that they call Callisto the dead moon?
Yeah.
Dead.
Dude, here's another one that's not for me.
Just like
Scott's pumped.
If I hadn't fished you out of that wreck.
Dude, it looks like
Looks
cool.
You're holding on to right there.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's your
Yeah,
old
yeah,
life.
I know.
And I'm out.
That's, yeah, thanks for nothing, Crafton.
Is entirely.
Dude, can you believe that this was supposed to be tied into the world of PUBG?
I heard that.
How? But yeah, they said, then they came out and said it's actually its own game.
Rebirth.
There's its own world and universe and stuff. Like, that's not PUBG. None of this is, no. Oh, dude. Ah! Ah! No.
You know what? You know what's funny though? Like, you and I are not into this kind of stuff, but yet we'll play Last of Us.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Last of Us is so good, dude. There are moments though, like I'm creeped out. Like I really am. Like I don't want to play right now, kind of thing, right?
That, well, the whole Rat King thing that got me, and I knew it was happening too. I think I kept telling him, I'm like, dude, I'm not ready for the Rat King.
Yeah. Oh man.
Go up.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that's. I'll pass on that one.
Absolutely. December 2nd. Yo, that's a bit of a shock.
It'll be delayed.
Oh, you think so?
Well, who knows?
In the year 2030, a new blood sport.
Oh, dude, what is this game called? I already know it.
And in the arena, there will only be the victorious.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not.
And the dead.
What is this? This is Roller Champions with guns. Ubisoft's mad now. Oh, off the wall. Ricochet, dodge. This is like Tony Hawk.
Yeah, with zombies.
Skates. Yeah, yeah. And guns.
The world is watching. In Roller Drone.
Roller Drone. August 16th, really.
Sounds like it's got some cyberpunk style music.
Sometimes I
Yeah.
wonder if things will ever be normal again.
This sounds like a new game, Brad. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Not so much. Yeah, what happened there? Maybe not, eh? Nope. What is this?
I don't know. I don't know. It looks like. I don't know.
Huh. I don't know what it is either.
The world hasn't ended yet.
It's funny how sometimes the music just doesn't match with whatever you're watching. You know what I mean?
Don't you want science in your corner? Oh, ew. I'm going to miss them.
I look forward to seeing what you can do.
I have no idea what this is.
I haven't got a clue.
It kind of looks like an action RPG, like an anime action. See, I've never even heard of this.
No. Eternites?
Eternites, yeah, 2023.
Action games and dating sims collide in
Oh,
Eternites.
dating
Coming
sim.
to
Oh,
it's a
PS5
date.
PS4 next year.
Action dating
Let's check
sim.
back in with
Dude, there's a
Capcom for new look
combination.
at an upcoming
Yeah.
heavy hitter.
Another Capcom.
Heavy hitter.
Street Fighter. The one sign so looked like PlayStation in the background.
When you go looking for strength, it's not like a game. This journey doesn't have a real ending. Okay then, hope you're ready to begin. If you want to start off on the right foot,
You ever into Street Fighter?
Hit the streets.
I'm not really into fight. I like the concept of fighting games. I've just never. It's a button mash. I don't want to destroy my controller. Metro City.
What the? Dude,
Is
it's
this like a final fight?
What?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Sayukas! There he is! Yo.
Got a beard.
He does. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Or Gray Ages.
Yeah. So you're gonna create your own character, maybe?
Maybe. That'd be cool though.
Let me have some fun.
Ready? Then show me.
This will be a good fight.
Where's Ken?
He's gotta be there somewhere, right? It's not a Street Fighter game without the two of them.
Or E Honda.
Dude, it does look pretty.
It does.
So stylized.
This is our destiny. My secret art.
There you go.
There it is. Street Fighter 6.
Wow. Dude, it's got an open world situation to it?
Looks like it. Battle Hub.
Yeah, right? Your moment. PS4, PS5. 2023. I thought we would have saw that one a little bit sooner than that.
That was your first look at Street Fighter 6 gameplay. Mark your calendars. It comes to PS5 and PS4 in 2023.
Put the emphasis on PS5
Now it's
first.
time for two
Yeah.
indie adventures
Hey, it's
arriving
Tunic.
later this year.
Dude, you check out Tunic?
Not yet. It's on my list.
Yeah. It's a cool game. I just wasn't feeling it at the time when I tried it out.
Well, I heard don't let the cuteness fool you.
Oh yeah, no, don't. It is not an easy game. Yeah, it is very stylized. It's very cool. I love it. Tunic.
Interesting.
So it must have been September 27th.
Wasn't that an Xbox only game at first?
Game Pass. They actually launched on Game Pass. Yeah. So that was a time exclusive, like what, 6 months probably? Because it hasn't been out that long, right? So you gotta think it's a 6-month window.
Set out to record life at the end of this season.
What is this?
To make it real for people in the future. She asked us about living together.
And we asked her about traveling alone.
When the season turns, what will remain?
Only what she saw.
It's quite the art style. Dude, I am intrigued. Definitely intrigued. Oh, is that person dead?
She carries the sounds of the season with her.
What? You're recording sounds in your microphone? Huh. Yep.
The way she listened made you want to tell her everything.
I got to look in her journal. The world was telling her its secrets. I think she even figured out what will happen to us when the season ends.
Huh. This is interesting, man.
Going? Is it gone?
Not yet.
Yeah, so I thought season, a letter to the future. Autumn 2022.
世界中のゲーマーの皆さんこんにちは。ファイナルファンタジー16プロデューサーの吉田です。
Ah, there you go, Brad.
長らくお待たせいたしましたが、いよいよファイナル
They're
ファン
gonna
タジー
end it with
16の最新情報を
Yep,
お
they are.
届けする日がやってまいりました。最新のトレーラーとともにインタビューなども始まりますので、ぜひそちらも楽しみにお待ちください。今世界には本当に様々な困難があります。僕らゲーム開発者にはゲームを一生懸命作るということしかできません。ゲームというエンターテインメントを通じてゲーマーの皆さんが心の底から楽しめる時間を提供していきたいと思ってます。それでは最新のトレーラーをどうぞ。
How excited are you?
I'm excited. Like when I first saw it originally, I was like, oh, another just like sword and stone kind of thing. But
Sure.
it's the less you hear about it, the more intrigued you become.
That's fair.
Well, like me, anyways.
Yeah, yeah.
It wears away at our very being.
I just want to see if it's coming out this year or not.
You actually think it's gonna come out this year?
Hard to say.
Yeah.
Very hard to say.
I don't think so.
It's like surprise 2026.
That's right. You get that and GTA 6 in the same year.
Yeah.
Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster.
And we still will be no closer to
Whoa.
getting Forge mode in Halo.
Oh, ouch. Ow.
The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss.
So it's like a Final Fantasy 15 style.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us on.
It's flashy.
It is very flashy. You might like it. It might be an action RPG that you might get into.
Maybe, right? I'm willing to give it a shot.
Our duel will shake the island to its foundations.
Dude, it does look cool.
Diva. Odin and Bahamut. All the summons. There's Ifrit. Oh. Titan. Yeah. These. Oh man.
You excited now or what?
They're a staple to the series. It's just awesome to see them change how they look every game.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred.
Dude, it just looks so magical.
Another
Yeah.
can be built. The Empire will live.
And always political, right? Like there's so much
Oh, yeah.
politics to this game.
Yep.
And a date?
Come on, please.
Awaken, child of fate. Awaken, Ifrit.
Summer 2023.
Year, come on.
Oh, dude, you're so far out.
And that's a wrap.
And that's
Don't
it.
forget to visit PlayStation
Oh
blog
man, that's
2 minutes early. That's horse.
That's oh man, that's funny. Brad, dude, thank you so much for joining us today. Where can people find you before we go?
You can find me on all the socials: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at the Northern Nerdcast, Northern Nerd CST on Twitter.
Awesome, man. Of course, Scott and I will be back tomorrow with ITG Daily once he gets picked up from getting crushed by that car. See you tomorrow.